America's got talent, and the world's got opinions. Yo, world. It seems like, well, everyone's a critic these days, especially when it comes to the good old US of A. From the streets of London to the Twitter sphere of Tokyo, America's been making headlines again. And trust me, it's not just for our apple pie recipe. Something's got people talking, debating, and maybe even spilling their tea, or should I say coffee. Now, we all know America's got a knack for grabbing the spotlight. We're loud, we're proud, and sometimes, yeah, we're a little too much for the world to handle. But this time feels different. There's a buzz in the air, a global conversation sparked by something happening right here in the States. And people aren't just whispering about it, they're tweeting, posting, and sharing their 2 cents from every corner of the globe. So what's got everyone's attention this week? Buckle up, folks, because we're diving headfirst into the latest American saga that's got the world buzzing. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's face it, America's relationship with the rest of the world is complicated, to say the least. We're the loud friend at the party, the one who always seems to be at the center of the drama. But hey, that's what happens when you're a global superpower, right? All eyes are on you, watching your every move, judging your every stumble. And lately, it feels like the world's been paying extra close attention. Maybe it's the 24/7 news cycle, or maybe it's just that social media has given everyone a megaphone. Whatever the reason, one thing's clear: when America sneezes, the rest of the world doesn't just say, "Bless you." They grab a microscope and try to figure out what the heck just happened. So, yeah, the stakes are always high when it comes to America's image on the global stage. And this week is no different. So let's unpack the latest event that's got everyone talking and see what it says about how the world sees us now. Okay, enough with the build-up. Let's get to the heart of the matter. This week, America Witnessed briefly described the major event or trend in the US in 3 to 4 sentences. And just like that, the news spread like wildfire, igniting discussions and debates from breakfast tables in Paris to late-night talk shows in Mumbai. This wasn't just another day at the office for America. This was something different, something that struck a chord, whether it was a chord of agreement, outrage, or just plain old bewilderment. Whatever the reaction, one thing was for sure: the world was watching, and they had something to say about it. Now, here's where things get really interesting. As the news of the event made its way across the globe, the reactions were about as diverse as a bag of international candy. Let's break it down. From our friends across the pond, British newspapers like The Guardian and The Independent ran headlines expressing cautious but critical, amused and skeptical sentiments. Meanwhile, in the land of the rising sun, Japanese social media was abuzz with confused but curious and largely indifferent responses. And let's not forget about our neighbors to the north. Canadians, known for their politeness, couldn't help but be subtly mocking, yet sympathetic but concerned. It's fascinating how the same event can be interpreted in so many different ways depending on where you stand in the world. But that's the beauty, and sometimes the headache, of our interconnected planet. So what does all of this say about how the world sees America in 2025? Well, it's complicated. Are you sensing a theme here? On one hand, America still holds a certain fascination for people around the world. We're seen as a land of opportunity, innovation, and yes, even entertainment. But on the other hand, there's no denying that America's image has taken a hit in recent years. The events of the event only seem to amplify the sense that America is facing some serious challenges, both internally and on the global stage. The world is watching America, and they're waiting to see what we'll do next. Will we rise to the occasion and reclaim our position as a beacon of hope and progress, or will we continue down a path of division and uncertainty? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the world is watching, and they're not afraid to judge. And hey, maybe that's not such a bad thing. After all, a little bit of constructive criticism never hurt anyone, right?